So I just got done watching this movie, If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You, and man, this title is so fitting. So this is a dark, psychological comedy. I don't even know if you really could call this a straight up comedy. It's not like laugh out loud, but there's just certain situations in this movie that definitely had me chuckling a little bit. But this is far from just a straight up comedy. This is a very much dark psychological drama starring Rose Byrne, and it's directed by Mary Bronstein. She's also a character that goes by the name of Dr. Spring in this. A$AP Rocky is in here. Conan O'Brien. So it has a pretty interesting cast here, but it's mainly just focused on Rose Byrne's character, Linda. And man, this movie, I had no idea what to expect going in, or just even leaving the theater. I was just in awe because this movie deals with Linda and her being a mother, not only being a mother, dealing with a daughter that has some health issues. She has to be on the tube at night. I don't know exactly what the conditions were, but you never really get to see exactly what her daughter looks like. And I feel like that's a really interesting choice, or just thing to do in this movie overall. And her daughter also kind of has a very vivid personality, or just a personality that she's very sensitive to certain reactions. If she feels like somebody's upset, she'll kind of be very anxious. Just a lot of things, but for the most part, it could kind of seem annoying, like a baby crying, at the same time. But what ends up happening is there's this huge hole that ends up in her house and damn near floods her apartment and whatnot. So now they gotta live in a motel. This is where you get introduced to A$AP Rocky's character, James. He's an interesting character. They are very interesting characters. So Linda is not only a mother trying to just, look out for her daughter, she also is a little bit selfish when it comes to other people. And what's interesting about Linda's character is she is also a therapist that goes to therapy. It's a mind fuck, man. And this movie deals with just everything to do with just being a mom, just dealing with the paranoia that anything bad could happen to your child. And then when you kind of see somebody else kind of acting the same way you're acting, you don't want to be that person. It's really fascinating how this movie goes in this direction and gives you this really surreal, almost outer body experience. There's a little bit of body horror. I was like, ooh, this shit almost turned into a horror movie, because you never know what to expect. It just kind of gets crazier and crazier for Linda, and you kind of feel for her, because she's at this point where she's hitting her breaking points and whatnot, and just everybody is just pissing you off and just doesn't understand or is not hearing you. But overall, I think this movie is really well acted, really well directed. It really captures the mind and what Linda's kind of going through as a mother, dealing with all these different scenarios at once. And it's very relatable, maybe too relatable for some people, who knows, but I think this is definitely worth watching. I'm sure this is going to be on digital pretty soon, probably before the end of the year. Or if you're able to see this still in theaters, I know it doesn't have many showtimes. At least there was only one showtime out of all the different areas that I checked. So yeah, definitely check this out. Let me know if you get around to checking this out, your thoughts in the comments below. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.